Hello. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about one of the things I love about God's Word. I really appreciate that it tells the truth. I don't mean just the truth about history and things like that. I mean it tells the truth about life, about where we live. For example, in 1 Peter 4:12, Peter tells us, "Dear friends, do not be surprised at the painful trial you are suffering, as though something strange were happening to you." You see, God knows life here isn't perfect. And so we have this truth in the Word, not to be surprised at what's happening around us. Maybe you, like me, are facing a difficult trial. I find it very comforting to know that God understands. Except the other day, it sort of popped into my mind, that passage that talks about light and momentary sufferings. It comes from 2 Corinthians 4:17. And I thought, my sufferings don't feel light and momentary all the time. Pretty much never. And so I was pondering that and trying to put the two together. And my thoughts took me to 1 Corinthians in chapter 2, verse 9, that says, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him." And so I started to think that maybe what I need is a broader perspective. For example, when I get to heaven and all these rewards are waiting there for me, that it would be something like climbing to the top of Mount Everest, or crossing the finish line at a marathon, or maybe getting a driver's license, passing an exam, or graduating with a degree. Like when a woman gives birth. I remember that really well. Or maybe even when you buy your first car. There's just something that happens when we have an accomplishment like that, that we forget all about the trials and struggles it took us to get there. And we revel in the reward of reaching our goal. And so, being an impatient individual, I'm really not interested in waiting all the way till I get to heaven to get a right perspective of what's going on here. And so I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus my attention on God and His ways and His Word, and really soak myself in His truth. And that leads me to Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 3, that says, "You, God, will keep in perfect peace him whose mind is steadfast." Stayed on you, it says in the King James, because he trusts in you. And it's this kind of perfect peace that I want in my life. And that's why, for this coming year, I'm going to set my mind on God. My prayer is that you too will be able to gain a new focus. Goodbye, till next time.